$50,000 for $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader.
We're on the Moontrain!
This is how you become a day trader.
All right. We called it again. Pretty hard. I mean, that's why I'm shadow banned on everything, because we got this in the bag so hard. Now, I told you 2 days ago, I said, and yesterday, the Namo is probably gonna bounce right back up to here. And the Namo is the stock market, in case you didn't realize that. Okay? Point being that now we're right back up here. That was the dip, boom, right there. So now what? Well, we missed app today, unfortunately, because played over 100% on 2 strikes on MU. That's all great and dandy and all of that, but we were waiting for this move, right? Got that move. The plan going into today was to hopefully get 672 buys in. We didn't even get close to that. But live on the Moontrain, what did we do? We caught this exact bottom here with heavy 683 calls, right? And we've sold about 3/4 of them, and we hedged them here into power hour with some in the money calls, and we had played this. I think I played SPX 5 times per day today. Today was a really good day. Third green day of the week. So now, what now? Well, look, you don't have to be a genius here. I mean, or maybe you do. But we are right there on the daily 9, the daily 21. Okay, after bouncing right there, putting in a full moon bottom. Okay, so a full moon bottom without being like a genius brings us to here. Now, what the fuck is March 10th? March 10th is Tuesday. I'm not looking forward to this, but more on that later. March 10th is Tuesday. Okay, say the. Whoa, what's going on? Sorry. So March 10th. Okay. Let's go back on the hourly. What happens on March 10th? Well, if you have followed along, you know what happens, right? March 10th happens to be right there. Okay. Is that enough game plan for you? I hope it is. What does that mean? That means approach the next couple of days with buy the fucking dip. Pick your spots live on the Moontrain with us. Okay? And what is this? Well, this is a bunch of things wrapped in dog shit. It's going to be sold to you, in my opinion. Now, I don't have access to the looking glass. If I did, I'd fucking hook you up, believe me. But this smells like a crisis involving the Strait of Hormuz. Okay? Also has to do with front-running OPEX and the expiration and FOMC type of shit, right? So if we can get in here, remember Friday NFP, okay? Like NFP report gonna be pre-World War III here, okay? So tomorrow, over here, take profit, probably runs into here, open somewhere here, sell, grab dips here, and set your sights for this here. Why that specifically? Well, again, while we're waiting to blast through karate puts, This is my fucking ghost I'm waiting on. We debated with, or Justin says that this, or contemplated that this had filled. It has not filled. And in Justin's ballpark bag of tricks, again, not ballpark, but Justin's fucking fractal also has us going into the 9th. So I think Justin's on point. Obviously everything is, you know, up in the air because shit happens, right? But I think we go here. I think we go here. Everybody thinks war is super bullish and we got this in the bag, but they're not prepared for the absolute shit fest that is called Russia, America, Iran oil tankers within a 20-mile radius. Okay? Now obviously you just saw that it's a huge sell that you are supposed to buy. Why is that? Because once you have put in that Mr. Low, or once you have put in the high, you go in for a low and you go into a high. Okay? That's why it's called the Moontrain. Get it? Now, listen. I think that this is a vol-driven market. What do I mean by that? I think that the market trades, it's literally fucking super glued to the VIX inverse. Why is that? Because you see that fucking unloading here? Big time. All this is held up by is 0 DTEs traffic while they're selling the dark pool. I think this is a new market. Why is that? It's the elevated risk. They cannot risk, since they're fucking doing patchwork all over the world right now when it comes to liquidity. What do you mean, grandfather? Well, again, we talked about this in the full moon circle. Jump on. The point is, you mean to fucking tell me that we cannot discover Somali daycare pirates in Minnesota, but we can blow up and kidnap other world leaders? And we cannot pay for fucking daycare from American working families and fucking healthcare for everybody and this and that. But we got fucking cash to burn in the Middle East yet again. So, to put it into perspective, $38 trillion in debt gonna go up. You are gonna get a new head of Fed, Mr. Warsh, who is gonna try to lower rates, but simultaneously not do QE to look good on paper. That's why we need another excuse to print up money, and you got it. It's called the Tehran printer. Okay, that's what's going on here. So tomorrow, what the fuck will I do? I will probably, look at that chart, take another look at MU. Played it twice today. It was really fun. Sold it. Can go to 415. We'll be buying dips on it. Selected spots. Keeping an eye on this bad boy. I'm a little sad that I missed this. Caught that though. And then probably just doing SPX and SPY. I mean, didn't we have an absolute epic time today? And again, consider yourself in the best position you can be right now. I mean, we got this group that is firing on all cylinders, and it's absolutely epic. And I mean, because we're doing so well, people even have a hard time finding us. Interesting. So you got that going on. Okay, what else? This doesn't really matter this week, right? But tomorrow you have some jobs. You got ECB action, and Friday you got non-farm. Okay, shouldn't be hard to, you know, do something about that. VIX 1D, VIX oil, BTC. Okay. God bless. I feel like I've fucking traded for 4 months straight after these 3 days. It's been hilariously awesome. Tomorrow we're going for day 4 green. We're doing 5. I said we'd fucking do 5. We're fucking doing 5. Appreciate all of you guys. You're absolute legends. Let's ride again at dawn.